And we are off here with that first serve. USA on the left in the black tops, on the right in the orange tops is the Netherlands. And it's so quick, it's so late, it's hard to pick up on his defenses as she pokes one into the corner. It's just a different look for Schoon on offense.
In this day and age with beach volleyball.
Kolinske from the left, and she slaps one down the line. Raja Schoon on her way to get that one, but not quick enough.
Kolinske to pull that back to the line. Be interesting to see what Kolinski's looking for. It looks like she's looking for the blocker and trying to go the other way.
Full layout from Sarah Hughes. What a dig. And Sarah Hughes finishes it off right at Stam. In defensively here to start this first set. Great touch off the block from Kolinske. Opportunity again for Stam. Another big dig from Sarah Hughes. And a juicy back set from Kelly Kolinske, and Sarah Hughes hits the off speed.
Fantastic read. I don't know if we're going to get another look at it. This is how the point finished with the rainbow. Is on another level. She's making late moves into good spots, making reads on the Dutch. Because of that, they're under all sorts of pressure here, Cole. And that's an interesting balance.
Another tough ball. And Schoon looking for the option and misses that one long. So another point for USA.
Pressure on the Netherlands again, forcing the two ball when potentially it wasn't quite there this time. Serve straight down the line, certainly not going to help the two ball. And that's a great read from Kolinske as well.
Growing here for USA as they're up 10-3. Error there for the Netherlands.
Absolutely, pressure is on Stam here. It's a good serve, fast to the sideline. This hasn't been the Netherlands that we've got used to seeing on this Beach Pro Tour this year, but they're just putting pressure on all the time. It's another good serve.
That's just a brilliant shot there from Stam.
Absolutely absurd.
Tight ball is saved from Sarah Hughes. What a set to get that ball as it's going towards the net. Another overpass, and Kelly Kolinske takes care of it. So USA
back into this first set, but this is a marathon and not a sprint. And over 3, there's still a lot of volleyball to be played. And even in 1, you never know. Stranger things have happened.
There's a nice little cut shot. Eye on some of the offensive movement. So let's see if the Netherlands can get back into a rhythm here. And short poke over the top of the block there for Kolinske. Tape serve ace there for the Netherlands. They're going to score on that one.
Might be too little too late for set 1. Well, who knows? You never know what might happen. But they're certainly starting to find their rhythm and their flow for later on in this set. And I think they're just, again, looking for patience, trying to build their way into the game. Or as an ace just rips past the right shoulder of Stam. And they'll know they'll have their chances. Maybe if the first set goes astray, it's going to become more difficult, but they'll have confidence in their ability to come back at a later time.
Out in the last event in Ostrava, they took home a 5th place finish and looking to improve upon that here in this one. And that's going to be a lift, I think, on Stam.
Old rankings, but I can't remember off the top of my head. 1,200 for a win this week is much more than the 4 stars last year.
In this first set, 19, excuse me.
Luckily, at the height that Stam operates at, she manages to get a few of her options back, more so than a smaller player would do in those situations.
Good scoop from Schoon. It's too much heat there from Kelly Kolinske, and that's going to bring up set.
And they managed to make plays defensively and in the block. And they've completely earned their lead.
A block there to seal the deal in set number 1 in decisive fashion. Here, 21-12 over the Netherlands, Louis.
Can the Netherlands stay patient through times of adversity? And giving the USA that this time a dig through Sarah Hughes.
Option play, it looks like a double contact there. This ball's a little tight. And Schoon gets her mitts on there and puts up a pearl for Katja Stam.
Side out more often than not. A late turn of the wrist takes the and just slot the ball away. If the Dutch can get into those positions more, they've got a real good chance in set 2.
And a higher contact point there for Kelly Kolinske.
Absolutely. This is a real interesting phase of the game here because the Netherlands have just started to maybe just make some baby steps and then turn it late back to the line. And you can't really break on that one too often because she is so high.
That overhead set goes wide, but there's a net on Katja Stam.
Yeah, absolutely. The Dutch system has been so strong for so many years. Kaiser Meppelink both obviously retiring at the beginning or at the end of last season, so we wish them all the best, but they've left Dutch volleyball in such a good spot. Yeah, Bowmans de Groot, who also have had their fair share of injury problems after a great year last year, are looking towards being fit for the World Championships. Spoke to Stefan quickly yesterday, and he's hoping that they're going to be fit. Quite clear that the USA are the team feeling the pressure.
Kolinske there, she gets out wide, and she has more angle, and she hammers one there.
Yeah, you said it. The work she does off the ball there opens up that swing back.
Another tough ball for Stam. And Stam missing one down the line. That shot was available.
Looked as if Katja did the work off the ball, but didn't quite get her body position round to face the cross court, just overturned it the wrong side of the sideline.
Sarah Hughes on the run. What a dig from Sarah Hughes there. And Kelly Kolinske takes care of the rest.
Now we see it with the 2-ball in transition from the right side.
And an overpass. Again, we've seen about 3 or 4 of those from Katja Stam.
I don't have a house for those watching. Easy gamble.
There's a great dig from Schoon. And Schoon works toward the line on the pulling Kolinske, and a nice transition play there for the Netherlands.
Almost what they're playing for in some ways is that flat ball as close to the tape as possible. But luck does favour the brave in that situation. And what's going to make that difficult is the fact that we've seen her coming on that angle and chop back on the cut shot. Now we see her go with the high line, so she's really sort of showing the range that she has to go to both areas.
I asked her about the one thing that she wanted to improve upon for herself after pool play, and she just said she wanted to be more consistent inside out and working on some new sets for her, and she doesn't want to give up 2 points in a row.
Vary up the offense in 2 or 3 different ways. She's playing the up and down ball, chipping away, and then she's running the wider ball and testing the blocker. And
a serve there for Kelly Kolinske.
Time, especially on that angle as it's drifting across Katja Stam and towards Lisa Schoon, that easy to get confused.
Amazing touch, unreal from Sarah Hughes. The ball's still alive. Poking into the angle, Hughes is there. Can Kolinske put it away? No. Schoon's going to have another opportunity. Into the diagonal, over the top of the block is Roger Schoon, and maybe the rally of the match there, Louis. Here's Hughes there, looking line, hitting the cutback, impressive.
And works off the body. It's not an easy swing there to open up the arm and work off the body.
Line swing, that's covered. Another opportunity here for Kolinske. And Stam gets caught, looking to pull late, and it's to no avail, and Kelly Kolinske scores.
Katja Stam was playing for, certainly wasn't playing for the deep line ball, certainly breaking for the shorter line play. But as you said earlier, got to always give something up.
Here's Sarah Hughes. Sarah Hughes turning in transition.
2 match points.
Big swing, maybe the biggest of the match. Match point number 2 for USA here. Overhead to Kolinske, no one up, and she scores, and it's jubilation here for USA. Sarah Hughes, Kelly Kolinske taking down Katja Stam, Schoon in 2 straight sets.